On this episode of Swamp Loggers.
Let's go! Let's go!
Bobby and his crew struggle to keep desperate mills afloat as wood supplies tank.
Hurry up, we gotta go. The mills are screaming.
But there's a change in plans.
What I'd like to see happen is you split the crew.
Every time I've ever done that, it's just been a pure nightmare.
And this forces Bobby to deal with a complicated move he hasn't tried in years.
Just about an act of God if everything works out.
And just as the dust settles,
I got it crawling over here.
That don't sound good at all.
everything falls apart.
What happened to us?
It's probably getting ready to blow up.
Bobby Goodson and his all-terrain loggers barely survived one of the wettest winters in recent history.
I don't know how much longer I can keep this up.
Floods, coupled with an economic downturn, forced other loggers out of business.
Normally this time of year, I've got 20 rows out there.
Making these swamp loggers some of the few supplying logs to the hardwood mills.
Running on Goodson power this time.
Now, a spike in timber demand is causing inventory shortfalls and temporary shutdowns.
The mill's finally run out of logs,
Forcing Bobby's crew to haul truckloads at an increasingly fast pace.
Let's get a move on.
But continuous mechanical nightmares
The rim busted.
and tracts filled with dangerous dead trees
They've killed everything.
have slowed them down. Known as the best team in these muddy North Carolina swamps,
All right, guys, let's go. Let's get the wood out of here.
the pressure is on to deliver the goods and to keep their reputation intact.
I told them we could do it, so now it's the time to show them that we can do it.
The crew is almost finished cutting here on the beaver tract and is looking forward to moving on to better wood.
Everybody's wanting. The mills has been really busy here lately. I'll take that any day over not working.
So far, the beaver tract has supplied plenty of smaller trees, good for pulp at the paper mill,
I need a load of cypress and a load of Corbett logs.
but not nearly enough large hardwood logs for mills like Corbett and Turnbull down the road.
Every mill from Texas throughout the Southeast has been facing the same thing. No logs, high demand, and most mills have been running for short time. It's the first time in a year we can sell our lumber, and now most mills don't have any logs.
With few loggers left, Bobby is now responsible for supplying 80% of the mill's hardwood logs.
A lot of people counting on us. The pressure's on. We in the pressure cooker. I just hope we don't get done.
Luckily, they only have a couple of days to concentrate on finishing this log-poor tract so they can move on.
Heard we getting about ready to move. You heard anything about it?
Well, man, I'm not sure. Let me ask Durley. Durley, you got a copy?
How much longer we got here? It'll be a little while. Hurry up, man. I'm ready to move into some good wood.
As soon as we get done with this track right here, we're going to go up to the Hillburn track, which is really the news we've been waiting for, because Hillburn's loaded up with big timber.
Truck coming out. Truck coming out.
Once they finish here, they're scheduled to move on to the coveted Hillburn tract. 250 acres of prime timber that the Goodson crew has been looking forward to cutting for months. It's perfect timing because logs are being bought at a premium.
Things are looking up. It's been a long time since things has looked this good.
And with everything on a roll, Corbett timber buyer Leslie Davis stops by for an update.
What's up?
Hey, Bobby. Just stopping in today. I've got a few things I need to talk with you about. There's a change of plans on the Hillburn.
You can't go to the Hillburn?
Not yet. I got a couple problems.
What's up?
We got a track. I know you've never been this far before, but we got a track over near St. Paul's. We've had 3 other logging crews tried to cut, and we can't cut it. We've cut down about 10 or 15 acres, and they've all pulled out.
That's 100-something miles from the house, ain't it?
Yeah, I know it is. They got a short fuse on it. We don't have much time. Time's gonna run completely out.
Nothing like giving us a heads up.
Well, I hate to do this to Bobby, but I got to get this wood up. This is it's a thorn in our side since we've had it. You get 3 logging crews attempt it. We're about guaranteed to lose money. What we've got in it, it's pretty serious. I don't ask so many favors.
Yeah.
I hate to do it, but I ain't got no choice. And my other problem is the Anderson tract. We've got about $60,000 worth of wood on the ground. And as desperate as we are for that wood right now, we can't have it rotting. We've got to go get it up and get it up to the mill quick.
Because Bobby had to abandon the Anderson tract when it became flooded several months ago, felled timber ready for hauling was left behind.
Me personally, what I'd like to see happen is you split the crew, move half the crew over to Anderson to get that 100 loads that we got down. I've been in there and checked it out. It's dry. And see what it take to get you over to St. Paul's to see if you can cut the rest of this tract.
It's been probably 10 years since I even tried to split the crew. Every time I've ever done that, it's just been a pure nightmare.
This ain't nothing I wanted to bring to you today because I know how much you were ready to hit the Hillburn wide slam open. But we don't know unless we try. It might be an advantage.
It's just frustrating at times because you can't never make a plan. Every time we make a plan, it changes. It's just a dog chasing its tail, really.
Thank you, man.
We'll see you.
Bobby is now being asked to work 2 tracts at the same time, something he hasn't done in years.
Biggest thing that happens whenever we split the job up is some will break and, me or Justin won't be there. We always work better as a unit.
The split crew means some will have to load and haul from the Anderson tract, while Symmetrio and a shovel logger cut and bunch at the Williams tract, a mess of swamp whose land lease is about to expire.
That's 2 hours a drive for the trucks, and having the crew split between 2 tracks that far apart is really going to stretch my crew thin. They told me there's been 4 or 5 different shovel crews that's moved in there.
That's what keeps us in business, cleaning up everybody else's mess.
Yeah. There's a couple of weeks for the deadline, so we got to get up there and try to get started on it.
Far away from home, wet track, and a deadline. Perfect.
Yeah. Coming down to the wire.
Yeah.
So with the clock ticking,
Ready?
Bobby wastes no time driving out with Symmetrio to see exactly what they're up against.
This is it, Symmetrio. See right there, like somebody got stuck right there, looks like.
On this side?
Yeah, that hole right there. Let's walk over there and see what it looks like.
Oh, it's sending snakes in there.
Yeah. Yep.
For a 20-year veteran like Symmetrio, there are obvious problems right off the bat.
The hardest thing will be to make it the main road, because they already got all the wood in the front. When you start a swamp, you start in the hills wood, so you cut the wood in the hill and make it, you bridge into the wet zone, and you keep going. And over here, they cut all the wood in the front. So we got to somehow trying to make it through the swamp to get some wood. Usually that's how you get stuck.
They messed it up by cutting it the way they started cutting.
Symmetrio normally lays down wood that he cuts to use in front of him as a log road to keep his tractor from sinking. With nothing but debris left at the front of this tract, he may not be able to get to the good wood.
Well, it's kind of messed up the way they cut the front of it off. It's not going to make it easy, but Symmetrio's pretty good. If anybody can get it, he can.
They got to be wet, looking like all the wood that's sinking down in there.
Yeah, I know it's wet. That's why it's here. The wood's good. I mean, it's big poplar logs, which is, Turnbull could use them. We'll just get in there and try it and see what happens is all I know. Let's get out of here.
Back at the Beaver tract, the wood is flying out.
Dad just said go ahead and just go around and get the low boy.
And with just enough daylight left,
Hey, you gonna learn today?
moving Symmetrio's feller so he can start cutting the Williams tract first thing tomorrow is more important than ever.
We've got to get Symmetrio moved over to the St. Paul Williams tract. And we got the mills depending on us right now, and we got to get the wood out. If not, the mills will have to shut down again, and nobody wants that to happen.
Coming out!
How'd y'all do?
Starting off Monday good and wound up with 23.
Good, man. How'd y'all do the Corbett?
We got 7.
Did we get any of the Turnbull?
We worked on one all day, and it's just,
Well, that's what we're going to go up there to St. Paul's, and there's a bunch of poplar logs. We'll try to go up there and get Turnbull some logs from up there.
yeah, it's time for us to help them out, I guess.
Yeah, they helped us when we needed it. We did all right today. We got 1 load of Turnbull, got some to Corbett. But hopefully, if we get on these next 2 sites, we'll be able to get them more wood. It ain't going to be easy, but I guess it never is.
See y'all in the morning.
Coming up, Tackling the new site is risky business.
Did it feel all right?
It's like real bad.
And the law threatens the day.
Just need to speak with who's in charge of this operation.
As the crew finishes hauling the down timber from the beaver tract,
What's going on?
Dave, the logging chef, starts the morning with some interesting news.
Last week I was listening to the radio and they had this advertisement for a pig cook-off. I'm thinking about entering it. And I'm not only a logger, I'm a chef. I went to culinary school. I'm always trying new stuff on the guys whenever we get 100 loads. So when I heard about this pig roast cook-off, I decided to enter it. Gary.
Hey, Dave.
Got me in a situation. I need some cooks to help me cooking this pig this weekend.
Man, I wish I could go help you. I kind of had the plans to start building on my porch.
Get that, Dave. Oh, man,
I'm gonna be busy.
I don't think you want me to help because I can't cook anyway.
I can't either. I just act like I do.
Yeah, but you know what you're doing more than I do. I can burn teeth.
I'm not having much luck finding any help, but hopefully somebody will come around. I can't cook this pig by myself.
I'll just keep going down the line.
An hour and a half away at the Williams tract in St. Paul's, Bobby anxiously watches Symmetrio's attempt to cross an empty patch of woods left behind by numerous other loggers who have tried and failed to log this site. But Bobby hasn't been beaten by a swamp yet.
Did it feel all right to you?
See right there on the other side of the stump? It's like real bad. Trying to find a go around. I don't want to go straight in there because I think it gets stuck in there.
The big problem that we have, all the loggers that's tried to cut this track over the years has left the site in a mess. The only option we have is a shovel road that we got to use to get further in there so we can get to the wood and start cutting.
As he inches forward, he has to test the swamp to make sure he doesn't fall into any sinkholes.
Just stopping about the same place?
Yeah, they're probably about 6-7 foot.
Oh, at least it's got a bottom.
Yeah, but guess not to get stuck.
That's right.
Now Symmetrio has to use a handful of hollow dead debris as the only support for his 35-ton, $500,000 feller as he tries to cross a 7-foot deep swamp.
That's a wet spot right there.
You see trees? But that tree's already dead. So I don't sure about a second step on it and the things go broke and I'll be stuck over there. And I'm over here for myself. We don't have no tractors. They be taking 2 days or a day to bring another one over here to get me out.
Working solo, with no other tractors around to pull him out if he gets stuck, Symmetrio inches forward carefully.
That right there is nerves of steel. I don't know how he can do that. You can't buy that.
While it may look like a shovel road, Symmetrio is balancing the feller on logs with the strength of straw. But Symmetrio's 20 years of experience is what sets him apart.
Hey, Bob. Yes, sir.
Finally, Symmetrio has made it into the woods.
Now I'm trying to figure out how I can bring wood back over there to fix the bridge to get out of here.
All right, if we get the shovel up here, we can shovel this wood around and put it where we need it.
Bringing the shovel loader to this new site will help build new log roads so they can maneuver in the swamp and get the wood out.
I'm going to take off. You be careful. If you get in any trouble, just give me a holler, okay?
Info.
All right.
Just as Symmetrio is finally on stable ground and starting to cut on the Williams tract, an unexpected visitor arrives at the beaver tract.
Hey. How you doing, sir?
All right, how you doing?
All right. Chief Taylor with Northwest Police Department.
Okay.
Just need to speak with who's in charge of this operation.
That's me, I got it.
Okay. I just wanted to come and speak with you in reference to the truckers, just kind of notify them if they could obey the speed limit.
After receiving complaints from local residents, Chief Taylor stops by with a warning.
Let them know I told my guys from this point up, I come talk to y'all to catch them speeding, go ahead and write them.
Okay.
Okay?
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Have a good day.
Yes, sir. You too. We just wanted to notify the truckers to make sure that they do the speed limit, which is 35. We have a lot of citizens and kids out there playing.
And if they're carrying a full load, those trucks are not going to stop on a dime. So it's a courtesy call right now, just to advise them to slow down.
I just told everybody the other day that.
Well, I'm telling them again, because if they get speeding tickets, y'all's ticking anyway.
I ain't worried about it. I ain't going, and I ain't even hauling ass to.
I don't know what the deal is right now with the DMV. I mean, they nitpick a lot and, try to find any little thing wrong. Normally, you always get a ticket when you get stopped, no matter, how new the truck is or how perfect you think you have it. Gary, listen, don't be speeding up and down.
Justin calls all the truckers to pass along the warning. Being under the microscope of the law could delay truckers, causing lost time and money, which is the last thing Bobby needs.
I can't believe you come in here. That car ain't down off the ground.
As the day wears on, the end is near here at the beaver site.
All right.
Coming out.
What's up, buddy?
Hey.
How'd everything go?
Good. I mean, we had a good day, and the chief of police came and visited us. So.
What'd he come for?
He was just, warning us.
All right. I can't control but 2 or 3 of the 50 things that's around me. I can't control the DMV on the road. I just try to worry about what I can have control over and let the Lord handle the rest.
And for now, Bobby's first split move in years is what's worrying him.
You had a chance to think about how you want to try to split some of these guys up when we go to St. Paul?
I don't know. I just want to concentrate on getting everything over there to Anderson.
Get it set up.
Yeah, see how that goes. I don't know.
We'll make a plan. I'm sure it's subject to change. It always does.
More than 5,000 products we all use and depend on every day. From adhesives and varnishes to baby food and chewing gum, include ingredients from trees. Even toothpaste contains cellulose gum, a natural product derived from wood that acts as a binder and provides a creamy texture. While Symmetrio carefully cuts the dangerous Williams tract in St. Paul's, an hour and a half away, the rest of the crew is working hard to pull up the last remaining loads out of the beaver site in order to move to the Anderson tract.
About time to move out.
What's up, buddy?
What's up, buddy? What's going on?
You feel like moving something today?
Yeah, we can. I didn't know if he changed his mind, you know how Bobby is.
Yeah, ain't nothing in stone.
What we decided to do is go ahead and get the beaver tract cleaned up. We'll get everybody over to the Anderson tract, get everything settled down, get the trucks back flowing, and then we're going to start pulling the pieces out and carrying them up to St. Paul's. It'll be just about an act of God if everything works out right like we planned. Ready?
With $60,000 of felled timber waiting to be pulled out of Anderson, they load up the clam bunk first so it can start to haul to the deck right away.
Yeah.
Ain't no telling there, brother.
Keep between the ditches.
And with everything in motion,
Truck coming out.
Corbett timber buyer Leslie Davis checks in to make sure some of the action is headed to his mill.
What's happening, Dave? What's going on, buddy?
How much, man? How you been?
Not doing too damn bad, man. Trying to get some wood out.
Gum logs rolling out here on the way up. That's good. That's good. This is helping a lot. Neil will be out.
The mill, I'm always worried about, back in my mind, what's going on at the Corbett mill. Stop by today, check on production, see how it's been, and looks like everything's going well.
But at the moment, Dave has his own priorities.
What you doing this weekend?
Don't have any plans. Got plans Saturday night, but what's going on?
Cooking a pig and a pig cook-off. I can have 4 people, and I thought of you, and then Bobby, of course.
All right, yeah, I'm in. Definitely. We got some kind of theme going, don't they? In there?
Yeah, we came up with a team name of Swamp Hogs.
That's great.
On the other side of the deck, swamp hog fever has spread. As Justin spends some time managing a different kind of log cutting.
Abraham cut a chair out of a stump. I think we're going to make a couple of them for David for his pig thing.
You fix those chairs over there?
Yeah.
Man, that's good.
Thank you.
If you can fix a footstool out in front of him, I'll go there and sit down in it. He'll go to sleep. We won't be worried about him anymore the rest of the day.
Yeah.
Whatever we don't need, up to about 15, I guess we'll put on the back of that flatbed.
Despite the swamp hog's competition, Bobby's focus remains on the complicated move.
We got to take our tires off, we got to put them back on, we got to get permits, so it's a pretty big ordeal for this job to move.
On the mats.
Moving his entire organization can cost Bobby $6,000 in permits, gas, lost loads, and wages.
All right, let's go. Baby's got to have diapers.
But now, facing two moves simultaneously, as well as a time limit on a land lease and anxious mills depending on his production, he has to stay efficient.
It's an all-day juggling act when you're moving. You got to make sure that you get the right equipment over to try to prevent on downtime. And right now, we're going to get the Victor shovel moved over so he can start piling some wood up first thing tomorrow.
You ready? Okay.
I got something I'm going to show you.
Oh, no.
Just as everything's going smoothly, Gary comes back from a run-in with the law.
I got a weigh ticket. He wrote me up for $84,300, and that was right on the mill road, and I went right on in the mill, and you see what their weights say, $83,680.
It shouldn't have been a ticket.
North Carolina State Highway Patrol routinely checks the weight on trucks using portable scales to make sure they aren't hauling over the legal limit of 84,000 pounds.
DMV stopped them on the road going in the mill, weighed him at 84,300 pounds. Lets him go, goes into the mill, writes him a ticket for 70 bucks, goes in the mill, and the mill weighed him less weight. 540 pounds different. You don't weigh 540 pounds, do you?
I don't think I do.
I'm gonna call on this because that ain't right. You know that the mill scales are more accurate than a set of aluminum platform scales that they bounce around the back of Suburbans all day.
The watchful eye of the law, especially when they're inaccurate, could continue to cost Bobby money during a critical time. So Bobby calls the State Highway Patrol.
I mean, there's a problem here, and we need to get to the bottom of it because it doesn't make sense for him to write us a ticket, and we can go 500 feet up the road there and get weighed in the mill, and the mill says we're less. I just hate the constant pestering that we're getting from DMV. I know they got a job to do, but it's getting a little annoying. Well, thank you for your time. Yes, sir.
With the move to juggle, wood to haul, and now law enforcement issues, Bobby's plate is full.
Truck coming out, truck coming out.
And in these swamps, when it rains, it pours.
What's up, Symmetrio?
I got a problem over here.
In the back, the beaver's killing all the wood, you know. There's no way I can
make it through that, you know.
Really?
Feller operator Symmetrio has come to a standstill over at the Williams tract in St. Paul's, having encountered a dead zone he can't cross.
In the middle of the tract of wood, you find this big spot there. Just dead wood, like a tornado coming through in there. Real wet, you can sink.
Working all alone out here, he can't risk moving any further. But with only a few weeks left to cut before the lease runs out, there's no time for delays.
I can't afford to have Symmetrio sitting idle. You know, hopefully we'll get him back cutting soon so he can stay ahead of us. Well, look, just hold tight. Let me get it with Corbett.
Just don't get stuck, okay?
All right. All right.
Coming up.
You be careful.
I will.
As Bobby struggles on two sites.
About to run out of time on that track.
Don't panic yet.
Dave turns up the heat.
This is it.
The Goodson crew is split an hour and a half apart, and now Symmetrio has hit a beaver-damaged area that he can't cross.
I can do nothing. I cannot cut it now. No more over here.
The only way around is a public road that the feller can't drive on due to road-crunching cleats on the feller's tracks. So all he can do is wait for the lowboy to move him.
The way that track is set up is just a square. Symmetrio has already cut one side of it, and there's a creek runs right through the center, a big old beaver keel right here. He's cut everything on this side, about 30 loads of wood, and now we got to wait for him to get the lowboy back up there to go across the bridge to get to the other side of it because he can't cross over the swamp.
Now Bobby faces a dilemma.
Everything's loaded up and ready to move.
Since he's finishing a critical move to Anderson and only has one lowboy trailer for moving, Symmetrio will have to wait.
Unfortunately, Bo's moving equipment at the Anderson track, and we have to finish this move first, and it's going to take hours.
And yet every minute Symmetrio isn't cutting, the company loses both money and ground on a lease that's about to expire.
What's happening, Bobby? How you doing?
Doing good. I had to stop. Symmetrio stopped up there at the St. Paul Williams track.
What in the world?
He can't get across that beaver kill. It's so big. Unfortunately, we welded those grousers on his tracks, and if he walks on the highway, it wouldn't look pretty. So we're going to have to get Bo to go up to the lowboy and move him on the other side.
That's all we need is DOT to be
That's
giving us
it.
a hard time. And always a pressure cooker for me.
Always.
I tell you, the mill's out of logs. I'm depending on this.
Yeah.
About to run out of time on that track, depending on that.
Don't panic yet. We just got a minor setback, and we'll be back on it tomorrow.
All right, I'll do it. I appreciate it.
Thank you, sir.
All right,
we'll see you.
Bobby's time to move has just been squeezed.
All right, hurry up. We got to go. The mills are screaming.
And over the next few hours, they work as fast as they can to get it done.
Let's go, let's go! All right, Dave, come on!
Finally, Bo drops off the last tractor at Anderson.
Good God!
That's the way to do it there. High gear, boom, stuck straight out.
As trucks are already being loaded to head out to the mills. But there's no rest for the weary.
Bo, Symmetrio's going to meet you, and we drop this off and get him moved around on the other side.
Now Bo has to make the 90-minute trek to help Symmetrio.
You be careful.
I will, buddy.
And to kill two birds with one stone, he's moving the spare shovel logger, which will eventually help bunch wood and reposition the log roads at the Williams tract.
We're going to use the shovel sooner or later anyway, but we'll get it up there and get it switched and get Symmetrio back to cutting.
When you get it cranked up, grab it and I'll take it off.
Okay.
By 4 p.m., the spare shovel arrives.
That's pretty good.
And the feller can finally be moved across the creek.
We're going to get to the other side. I hope we have a better chance to get more deep and get more wood out.
We tried the rest, now we got the best. Now we're going to get it done.
Now, Symmetrio has to make up for lost time. At the end of the day, both tracks are up and running. And now, the crew can focus on the upcoming Swamp Hogs competition.
I had a huge favor to ask you. Yeah. I'm cooking in a pig cook-off this weekend, but I need a fourth man.
I got so many plans this weekend. I'm sorry, man.
Dude, you know I've asked everybody. That's what they said.
Yeah, I can do it.
All right, dude, I appreciate that. You got to be there all night and start cooking at 9:30. There's two different classes, professional and backyard, and I made sure I was in the backyard. They're going to be judging every aspect of cooking a pig, from the dryness to the texture of it and to the sauce. We're going to do like we do in the woods. We're going to pull together. We're going to get this pig cooked and hopefully take home an award.
With the rest of the crew heading home, Dave is about to start a very long night.
I made it.
Hey, Dave, what's happening?
What's going on, buddy?
With his team there to support him, Dave can finally focus on trying to win the pig roast competition.
Well, I got our chairs.
Abraham done some work, didn't he?
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and get it unloaded.
Stuff out of here.
Corbett Timber's Dave Robinson and Leslie Davis have come to lend a hand.
What are y'all trying to make it look heavy over there or something? Well, today we come out to the Festival on the Noose, see if we can win a hot cooking contest with our loader man, Chef Super Dave. We come to win!
Your appearance and the way you've got your tent set up is part of the judging.
A little Spanish moss for some decoration?
I think we did a great job of showing just what we're all about. I don't know that we'll win any showmanship awards, but we're letting people know where we come from.
The Swamp Dogs chief cook is Mr. Dave Mueller, and his sponsor is Bobby Goodson Logging.
Swamp Hogs.
Swamp Hogs, I'm sorry.
Swamp Dogs.
Dogs, hogs, dogs, you know.
Seeing it's my first rodeo for something like this, I'm really pumped up.
As the sun sets, the rest of the team arrives.
It's better late than never.
That's right. What's happening?
Y'all got the tent set up. Hey, Leslie.
Yeah, man. How you doing?
Doug.
Beat you.
Well, go show me the setup.
Let's see. Man, we'll show it off.
Bobby and Doug, they showed up, and then they dropped the pig off.
What's that?
Here comes the hog.
I mean, it's actually come together, and we're getting ready to start this pig, and it's going to be a long night. Hey, guys, we got the hog now. We got to get any part that has any kind of blood in it, we got to get it off of it.
Probably should have just brought the pressure washer up.
Yes, that would work. We can get this cooking process going, son. It's just all about how that pig is cooked. I mean, everything's got to be perfect with it. We've got it dressed up, got it looking nice.
When can we eat? It's all I want to know.
This is it.
See you in the morning, Piggy.
Oh, yeah.
Rode it to the tutor.
Next, the swamp hogs face the music.
I need the head cook right here.
Yes, sir.
And then disaster strikes the swamp.
There's something wrong with the shell.
Morning dawns at the barbecue festival, and the overnight tag team cooking has taken its toll.
Last night was very long. My help decided to go to sleep before me, so I was the last one standing. But as far as I know, everything's going good right now. Let's see what we got here, boys. When I lifted that lid and looked at it, ribs were pulling away from the meat.
You want to jam it in there? Let's see what we got. Dave, what are we supposed to be at?
165.
Looking good.
It's getting down to crunch time. I would say I'm a little nervous. I'm not sure what to expect, but we're as prepared as we can be.
That's the prettiest hog I've ever seen.
Dude, I mean,
Doug said it looked good.
I mean, it has shrunk, but I think we did pretty damn good.
The hog looks really good. David and them done a tremendous job. Everybody's worked hard on it, and it's going to be interesting to see what the judges think.
Team 43?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
43 is ready.
Morning, how you doing?
Doing good?
Doing well.
Ooh, look at this. They got my chair with my name on it.
Hey,
yes, sir.
For a small ribbon, you can take that chair home with you.
It's a comfortable chair, too, guys. Hey, you're here to work, not to rest. Get out of my way.
Hey, I'll get this out of your way. How about that? Ready? Do you have the grill on? When they were digging into this pig, I'm looking at different parts of the pig going, oh, man. You know, you just start thinking all kinds of things. That doesn't look right. You know, this doesn't look right to stay in this area.
Where's the head cook? I need the head cook right
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Blood. Not cooked. This pig is not done.
Pig's not done?
The pig is not cooked, no, sir. The pig needs to be completely cooked, and if you find red, uncooked meat, if we find that inside the joint, then it is not totally cooked.
This pig is not done.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, my friend.
You need to keep cooking.
Yep, keep her going.
Keep her turn it on. We put it on.
Yeah, turn it back on and cook her. Don't burn it now. He'll never forget that. He'll never forget me telling him his pig was disqualified. If you cut it up in some smaller pieces, it'll cook quicker.
Right. I got you.
Go for it, man.
I learned. This is what I came here for. If I didn't win, I was going to learn something. And I knew I would, and I did.
Thank y'all.
Thank you, guys.
Keep up the good work. And keep us supplied with paper, son. I'd hate to wake up one morning and not find some paper.
Well, they're about to announce the winners of the pig cook-off.
I know this is about the next 2 minutes that y'all have all been waiting for, because this is when we hand out your trophies.
I'm not going to be able to qualify for any cooking.
So I have the listings for the showmanship winners. We will start with the Swamp Hogs.
Oh, good. I got a showmanship award.
Dave Mueller, take your trophy, darling. Sponsored by Bobby Goodson, All Terrain Logging.
Next year, well, I know we're gonna actually get through this, and I've learned a lot, and I'll do much better next year.
If we can't cook, we can look good. Yeah, we had a good day today. Just the camaraderie of everybody around us, the community coming together. It was just a great time, and we know the rules a little bit better now, so we're gonna come back and take the big trophy home.
Morning, guys.
Hey. How'd you do?
We did bring home a trophy.
Oh, yeah?
For
participating?
Yeah, just for showing up. Hey, the next one, I know what they're looking for now. But yeah, everything's good. Yeah, let's get some loads out.
All right.
The Goodson crew is now fully operational on 2 sites. And with a little luck, Bobby can finally meet the demands of the desperate mills. But almost immediately, things start to go terribly wrong.
Justin, we need some help out here. Yeah, what's going on? There's something wrong with the shovel. It's blowing out some thick smoke and it's vibrating real bad. All right, I'll be there.
Durley called me and said that it was blowing smoke and knocking, and they cut it off.
The shovel is responsible for bunching wood and loading skidders. They have no backup here, and without it, hauling wood will grind to a stop.
Don't sound right, does it?
I got lost the power and smoking like crazy.
No, I'm gonna walk it out there. Can't run it. They'll probably end up throwing the whole freaking motor up. Yeah, I don't want to run it because ain't no telling what will happen, but I ain't got no choice. When I first got in it, there was something going on, but I just didn't know what. It didn't act right. It's probably getting ready to blow up. And, you ran it for a little while, and it was just smoking, so I thought we'd be fine. It just didn't make it. It blew up before you get it out.
The shovel's $20,000 engine is now dead in the swamp. And to make matters worse, their spare shovel is an hour and a half away.
This is why we always have this fear of splitting the crew up. For this reason, something go down and we not have a spare.
Justin calls Bobby to deliver the bad news.
Hey, what's up?
I don't know what's wrong with this shovel because it still ain't acting right.
What's wrong with the shovel?
It's blue smoking. When you rev it up, so a little bit of black comes out, and it's got a weird vibration in it.
I don't know what to do.
Well, that don't sound good at all.
With the Goodson crew split at two separate locations, Bobby is now facing a worst-case scenario. The shovel logger, responsible for bunching wood and loading the clambunk skidder, is dead at the Anderson tract and stranded in the swamp.
I don't know what's wrong with this shovel because it still ain't acting right.
That don't sound good at all.
Because of the split, their spare shovel is an hour and a half away.
What about sending Bo over to the St. Paul Williams track?
It'll be all day for him going to get that shovel. What do you mean tell him to do?
Look, tell Bo to take the low boy and go to St. Paul Williams track and get the old shovel and get back here as fast as he can. Does Dave and Jose have enough wood to work with?
They got a little bit of wood they can load, but a couple trucks to get everybody out.
That's what I was afraid of.
I'll call Tiger Cat and then let him send out a mechanic. Maybe to be Carl. All right, I'll keep you posted.
Now Bo has to be pulled off the job and sent on a rescue mission.
Grab it and get the other shovel as fast as you can.
I got to go back up to St. Paul there to the other track and pick the shovel up because something happened to the shovel down here. So now I got to run all the way back out there and get the shovel and bring it all the way back down here. Truck coming out, truck coming out.
While he tries to make the distance as quickly as he can, under the gun, Bobby arrives to get an update.
Did you figure it out, Justin?
Sure.
I got a hold of Carl. He's trying to get here. What happened to it?
Dropped valve on the number 1 and number 6.
Victor, was it running and just stopped? That tapping you heard, that was that piston tearing that valve up is what that was. When the valve drops, the piston will hit it and it'll bust the top of the piston and the motor's basically locked up right now.
The piston and valve work in conjunction with one another to create the all-important combustion in an engine. A valve dropping down onto a rising piston can cause it to go through the engine block and cost thousands of dollars in damage.
Take that rocker arm off and see what the other one...
A dead engine means this 74,000-pound tractor isn't going anywhere. So all they can do now is wait on the mechanic.
Dave, what's going on with the shovel?
But the pressure is on. The supply of bunched wood is running out, leaving the deck with no wood to send to the mills.
Without a clam bunk, it don't pull that much wood out.
The clambunk skidder, capable of hauling an entire truckload at once, depends on the shovel to load it. With the shovel down, the clambunk comes to a halt.
Now that the shovel's down, the clambunk's worthless, and if the clambunk's down, this job shuts down.
At the Williams tract in St. Paul's, Bo gets the shovel loaded by himself, working as fast as he can.
Put Rusty flags on.
But at Anderson, the delay exacts a severe cost. Now the trucks sit empty and idle, and Bobby is losing over $1,200 an hour.
We're not really doing anything. I mean, when you're not producing anything, no money's coming in. It's just a trickle effect. And unfortunately, it's Bobby's pocket that has to pay for it.
It don't get no better. Sitting there waiting on wood coming. It don't get no better. Look at it and see nothing on the deck.
Finally, 3 hours later, Tiger Cat mechanic Carl is on the job.
Boy, what have you got me into this time?
Something fun.
Now, you know if I get wet, I'm going to have to try your big butt.
Hey, I'm all right with that.
But as repairs begin...
Yeah. Hello?
You don't know what this truck tandem's in all way, do you?
The day's bad luck continues. The long arm of the law reaches out to Goodson All-Terrain one more time.
It weighs about 115,000.
Well, we finna find out.
If his truck exceeds the weight limit that his permit allows, Bo may get a costly ticket. The process of weighing each individual axle to determine the combined weight eats away at precious time.
How much on the bet they put your truck out of service? I don't know. They'll find something, I'm sure. I got so much on me right now. The last thing I need is a weight ticket. And I had a ticket like that a long time ago, and the ticket was $11,000. I don't know if I can take this much more. What's the verdict?
He's calculating it right this minute.
Hey, let me call you right back, Bob.
All right.
How close was it on the drives?
You were good on the drives. You were 40. You're only 46.
Okay.
But you got to think about that boom setting in and then that big cut.
That's it.
Hey, Bob, we didn't get no weight ticket.
Well, so you didn't get a ticket?
No,
he said it was over on one side, not the other, and he won't write no ticket.
All right. Well, Victor's out there waiting. Whenever you get here, just come on in. He said we was over on the back axle, 900 pounds, but it wasn't worth writing the ticket for, which I thank God that he feels that way, because I didn't need a ticket.
That was a close one there.
Narrowly avoiding a costly ticket, Bo hurries back on the road to Anderson.
And a small coming along, we hook to the back.
But Bobby's not out of the woods yet.
With this thing dropping the valve like it has, how long do you think it'd take to fix it?
I'm doing about 2.5 days, 2.5, 3 days.
Carl needs them to remove the entire engine in the middle of the swamp so that he can take it back to the shop for extensive repair.
24 years of logging, we've never had a motor to fail in the back of the swamp like this.
Hey!
As soon as Bo arrives with the spare shovel,
socket,
they get to work. Using the shovel's strong grapple arm, they hoist the 1,700-pound damaged engine out and mount it onto the back of the clamp buck for its return to the deck.
I was kind of worried about it rolling off with just 3 straps holding it, nothing supporting it on the sides. If it hit a good dip, it could have rolled all the way to one side.
I don't trust the straps on there. The one in the front's about to break. The middle one can't get it tight enough.
But luckily, Bobby took it easy and it come out in one piece.
While not the best scenario, at least repairs for the damaged shovel will get underway.
Truck coming out.
And with Symmetrio still cutting at the Williams tract, the spare shovel helps get the Anderson site back up and running.
We ended up with 17 loads today. That's not what we wanted, but being the circumstances and what we went through today, I am tickled to death that we got that. You say you have it ready tomorrow morning? Yeah. You know what? Listen, I was watching drag racing now, and them guys tear a motor and rebuild in 45 minutes.
Ain't no problem. You can get it back anytime you want.
Will it run?
That's a different question.
Good days, guys. We'll see y'all in the morning.
I appreciate it.
Thank you, Carl.
I'll take care.
Y'all take care. All right,
On this episode of Swamp Loggers,
Lordy.
Bobby Goodson's got his hands full with looming deadlines.
We only have a few more weeks to get this wood out of here.
Coming up!
And precision repair work in the middle of the swamp. The mill is breathing down his back.
We're under the gun.
Give me some wood.
When Murphy's Law strikes.
Come on, baby. Come on.
Testing the mettle of every man on his crew and putting his reputation on the line.
We'll have to get somebody else cutting some gum logs on Corbett land.
Let's
Bobby Goodson and his all-terrain loggers have been pressed into double-duty action by desperate mills, searching for high-quality logs. Their only feller operator was cutting at the Williams tract, and the rest of the crew worked an hour and a half away at the Anderson tract, when the engine died on the shovel there. The shovel machine is key to Bobby's operation. It helps build the shovel roads and bunches felled wood so the skidders can pull it to the deck for loading.
We've never had a motor to fail in the back of a swamp like this.
Now, the $300,000 shovel machine has been dead in the swamp for 3 days. Bobby needs a new engine fast so he can get both sides hauling wood to the mills.
Pressure's on.
This morning, Bobby is still juggling his crew and equipment between the two sites. He's headed north to the Williams tract in St. Paul's, where Symmetrio is using the backup feller buncher to cut.
Main reason to come up here is to bring Symmetrio some fuel. He's probably got about another day or so of cutting. We're on a time crunch on this track. The time runs out on in a couple more weeks. It's going to be right down to the wire trying to get this out.
Bobby needs the broken shovel fixed fast so he can move it up to Williams to get the wood loaded there before time runs out on the land lease. But his mechanic is having a tough time finding a quick replacement engine.
Everything is waiting for that shovel to get fixed.
75 miles to the south, the rest of the crew has abandoned the dead shovel and moved a half-mile down the road to their new site, Hillburn.
Is that about what you were thinking?
This line right here is fine. Let's go ahead and put 2 more on the end. The Hillburn tract's 180 acres of wood. Me and Dad have been eyeing this place for a while. I know the pulp mill and Corbett and Turnbull are both pretty desperate for some wood, so I think they should help out.
Now that the deck is set up, the loaders need wood.
All right, Dave, I'm going to take the stumper out.
Justin has only limited experience with the feller buncher, but with Symmetrio gone, he's the only person here who can operate the specialized machine.
It's kind of nerve-wracking when you start getting to a wet area because I'm not used to it. So I'm going to cut as far as I feel comfortable on the ground and let Symmetrio handle the swamp.
Up north at the Williams tract,
Coming out!
Bobby is almost through refueling Symmetrio's feller. While they're working, the Tiger Cat mechanic finally calls Bobby with news about the reconstructed engine for the dead shovel machine.
You're kidding. Wow. This seemed like the last motor I bought was like $8,000. Unfortunately, the motor's gone up to $17,000. It's quite a bit more than I thought it was going to be, but what do? I got a $300,000 tractor sitting back in the swamp. How long would it take to get it? Is that the quickest? All right, man. Thanks. $17,024 for that motor.
For the motor?
Yeah. And it's not even the one that we need. We need a 12 volt. This is a 24 volt. They got to change some stuff on it for it to even work in our machine. If I waited for a 12 volt, it would take 6 weeks to get it. And if I waited for a brand new engine, it would be probably twice that long. The bottom line is I got to pay $17,000 or the shovel will be down for several months. So you kind of bite the bullet. I just told Brian to get it as fast as you can. Get it to Carl and get back down here and let's get it in. We got to get the machine running. The 24 cent got it. 17,000 is nothing. That 24 cent is over the top. I don't know. Got to have it though. Oh, Lordy, Lordy, Lordy.
Back down at Hillburn, Justin's day isn't going much better.
Come on, baby. Come on. I was doing all right on the stumper and until I went to drop the tree, and then the stupid head wouldn't let go of the tree. You know, whatever I tried, it wouldn't come out. It's stuck in the head. Oh, come on. Let go. I figured out the problem was just the micro switch. I mean, it's a pretty easy fix, but I just didn't have the tools, with me to fix it. I'm gonna have to call Dad and see if he can get Symmetrio back over here so we can get some wood stack. This is exactly why I don't like splitting the crews, things like this, and it'll come back and bite you.
What's up, man?
By the time Bobby hits the road again, he's already juggling his plans for the next day.
I told Justin, I said, we better get Symmetrio back down here and let him go ahead and get some wood down. Daddy always told us, you gotta have a plan, but unfortunately in our business, you make a plan so it can change because it never stays the same.
By the next morning, Symmetrio's made the 75-mile trip south to Hillburn and heads out to cut with Bobby's main feller buncher. Soon, new wood heads into the waiting loaders, but there's still one small problem.
This wood's really small on this front side, trashy. I mean, it's a loaderman's nightmare. Limbs start, about 20 feet up it. There's no logs in it. You get one cut out of it. It's just more like premature chip wood is what it is.
This old trashy wood, just if you see them coming out with it, drop it down up here to the deck and just let them run over it, and then we can pick it back up after to get the limbs tore off of it.
The trashy wood is bad news to Corbett forester John Deans, who's been expecting high-quality timber out of this site.
Hey, Bobby. What's up, John? How you doing today?
Came by to see how everything was going.
It's going pretty good. I mean, we're not getting as many logs out as we'd like, but...
Came out to put a little bit more pressure on Bobby to get some more logs into the mill. Bobby's keeping the mill running, but we're not building any inventory. We haven't shut down yet, but we're that close. We're getting enough to run, but we need more.
Stockpiling.
Yeah, we're not stockpiling any. They're just unloading the truck and putting them right in the mill. So whatever you can do. I know Symmetrio likes to do it methodical, and he just cuts what comes to him. But we're kind of in an emergency situation.
Normally, Symmetrio cuts a line that is the most efficient way to get the wood out. But today, John needs a different strategy.
If there's any places he can skip around to get some logs out, I need him to do that. I appreciate you helping me out, bud.
All right, John.
All right, we'll see you later. Okay.
And we got everybody up here on the Hillburn right now, so hopefully we can get settled down today, and tomorrow we'll try to get some logs to the mills. The best news I got so far today is Carl's got the new motor loaded up in his truck. He says he's gonna leave his house about 5 in the morning, so hopefully he'll get here about 8. Lord willing, tomorrow evening before we go home, we'll have that shovel out here on the hill, and that'll be a big relief and a bunch of stress off of me. Good morning.
How you doing today?
It's a pretty engine. I don't think it's worth 17, but if you get that tractor out, I'll be happy. Okay, Symmetrio, bring the stumper over here. Carl's here with the engine. He's ready to put it in.
The priority at the Hillburn tract this morning is to get wood moving to the mill. But before he can cut, Symmetrio must work his way a half-mile through the swamp to the Anderson deck. With Justin away attending to a family matter, Bobby needs all the help he can get to tackle a one-of-a-kind swamp endeavor.
24 years of logging, never have I had to go back in the woods and put a motor in a tractor before. First time for everything, I guess.
Typically, an engine like this would be installed with a specialized crane to hoist it up and carefully lower it into position. But with the shovel stranded in the swamp, Symmetrio will use his feller to do the job instead.
Yeah, there's water over here, but they'll have some wood at the bottom.
Symmetrio, there's a big fat one on the other side of it. Grab that there.
It's definitely not the ideal conditions to be installing an engine. There's all the bugs and water. And what a lot of people don't realize is that it stinks bad from all the decomposing plant matter and whatnot out here. It's pretty gross.
Once we got it out there, we got Symmetrio positioned, so we knew that he could reach where we needed him to be.
In order to move the tools quickly to the shovel, Symmetrio gives Bobby an impromptu ride on the feller head.
We was bringing the tools over here. I forgot I threw the rag box up on top of the grab arm. And when Symmetrio started going back around, I seen it. My cat-like reflexes failed me, and I took a swim.
I was over on the clam boat when Bobby decided to go swimming, so I didn't really see him until they swung back around, and he was wet from head to toe.
You look a little different than when you left.
I didn't know whether to laugh or whether to get out of the way.
You all right? Yeah. Bobby seemed to shake it off pretty good, you know. He very easily could have got mad and started throwing stuff.
Took the nasty fun out here.
I enjoy seeing the boss man get it every now and then.
Like a sack of potatoes. Booyah!
The worst part about this whole mess is that Bobby's drenched in this nasty swamp stink, and we gotta work next to him the rest of the day.
We'll never live this one down.
Coming up next,
Why is it so slow today?
a change of plans from the mill
Go straight down that hill.
brings Bobby's crew to a standstill.
John pretty much threw a wrench in the machine.
And later,
Did you get it fixed?
I guess.
tempers boil over.
I'm saying kiss mom.
All right, he's coming up.
All right, easy now.
I don't want to drop it. Not like I just dropped.
A desperate Bobby Goodson is using his feller buncher as a crane to install a 1,700-pound engine in his broken shovel in the middle of a swamp.
You come back to me, son?
Yep. Oh.
He needs the shovel sent north to the Williams tract to get that site up and running as soon as possible.
Okay. Oh, right there? Yeah. We finally got it twisted around and everything lined up, bolted down.
With the heavy lifting over and mills crying for hardwood logs, Symmetrio needs to get back over to Hillburn, a half-mile away.
We'll call you if we need anything. Thanks, man.
You did a good job, Symmetrio. I'm still in one piece.
But for Bobby, Doug, and Carl, their job is just beginning.
We got all the intake hoses, the fan blade, shroud. I mean, we got to fill it full of oil.
It's going to be a good 4 hours if everything goes good.
It's 45 minutes before Symmetrio is back cutting wood at the Hillburn tract. The situation is critical because the crew is still failing to get enough hardwood logs out to the Corbett mill. Forester John Deans is going to new lengths to get the logs needed to keep the mill in operation.
I came out first thing this morning to do a good recon of where the heaviest logs were standing on the track. What I'm going to get Symmetrio to do is just blow through the smaller wood, get down to the bigger logs so we can get the logs to Corbett's mill.
John arrives at the feller, only to discover that Symmetrio has left to do some scouting of his own.
Oh! Hey!
For a veteran swamp logger like Symmetrio, this kind of visit is a rare occurrence.
Well, right at the end of your cutting road, right there where you stop, you just started getting into some good wood.
I don't used to. People tell me what to do, where I can cut.
There's the road, and you were just starting to get in this streak right here.
I know that as part of the Mr. John tell me the cut, they gonna be long pulled back to the lotus. That track wood is long.
Yes.
The river like coming like that, but this part of the stretch all the way down. So we got to go deep.
And you're going all the way to the river.
But I gotta make sure they're happy.
We've got to get some out today because they're going to run out today.
The situation isn't any more comfortable with the shovel crew over at Anderson.
I put a couple bolts in the bottom of the radiator shroud, tightening up this belly pin.
Anything in the back of the swamp's tough. I mean, you never want to put a motor in anything, but this is probably the worst case scenario.
Just got to worry for the snakes trying to help you away.
Didn't find the worst place I've ever had to change one. I've done 2 or 3 in the woods. Not quite this deep in water. As long as I don't have no visitors, I'm all right.
Making light of the situation, but it's probably the worst position we've ever been in. The mills are crying for wood, and we've got wood that needs to be shoveled up at the St. Paul Williams track, and we've got very little wood down here on the deck. Last thing we need is to be stuck out here in the middle of the swamp. But we just try to get it done, and getting mad about it ain't gonna make the job any quicker or easier. It'll probably make it worse.
I'm ready to get out of here myself. Maybe this swamp one's starting to stink, and I don't know which it is.
Okay, Symmetrio, you just go straight down that hill, the direction you're going, you'll run right into those big logs.
Yep.
How's that?
Good.
Why is it so slow today? We got a tractor down or something?
No, it's just
they're pulling the wood too hard.
Despite John Dean's efforts to get logs moving over at Hillburn, Symmetrio's veteran assessment of the situation is proving all too true. The feller is reaching good wood, but the skidders have to pull it nearly a mile on the shovel road. And the trucks are stacking up again.
They backed up to a tree right now.
Well, ain't it supposed to get on some big logs about that?
I don't know what to do with it.
Heard him tell him to go right down the hill to the back by there, and that's where the big logs were at. But I heard, thought that's what was on his track. Get hearing about the Hillburn track, big log.
John came in and just pretty much threw a wrench in the machine. Shirley, you got a copy? Oh, slow up here and fall on the fleet.
Nothing I can do about it right now.
Where y'all pulling from, Jacksonville?
About half the distance, though.
He moves the stumper from the front of the track all the way to the back.
Okay, Symmetrio, just stay straight.
Go straight down that hill.
Everybody's on top of Symmetrio right now. I mean, as he's throwing damn trees down, they're snatching them to load them up.
We're trying to do the fast that we can to get this truck loaded with loads.
As far back as it is, I hope he is finding some big wood back there. I know these truck drivers are getting frustrated. Not making any money if you're sitting still. It's getting hot now. Everybody will be ill, and checks will be a little bit lower because of how crappy, it's been the last couple of days.
Despite getting more logs, Dave's projecting 8 loads less than normal for the day, with the longer pulls costing the company as much as $4,800.
We knew to get the logs that we need, there could be a potential for the logs to come out slower. And it looks like it is happening. But pressure right now is for me to get the logs out of the woods and get them to the mill. They are coming out, and that's what we need.
Over at the Broken Shovel, 8 long, hot hours after the engine first arrived on the deck, the crew is finally ready to put their hard work to the test.
All right, Mr. Bobby, if you'll hop in there, see what we got, see if we can get it cranked up, see if we got any leaks, just be prepared to shut her back down if we holler.
Started the engine, it purred like a kitten. Nothing leaking.
Hey, Bobby!
All Carl's got to do is tighten up a few more bolts, and she'll be ready to roll.
I'm satisfied. She fired up without no problem. We get it out of here, I'll be 100% happy.
Heard it purr. And that's a great achievement to what we had before. It'll sure go another 5 or 6 years, I'll be a happy camper.
I won't make no money.
Sorry, Carl.
Hopefully he ought to be able to get anywhere from 8,000 to 10,000 hours on it with no problem. Maybe longer, all depends whether you take care of it or not, how many times he sinks it.
Carl is the man!
The shovel's back on dry land, but Bobby's work isn't over. The shovel still needs to be checked and prepped before it can finally head up north to Williams.
We'll just keep moving forward. That's all we can do.
Thanks, Carl.
Coming up next, the mill puts the squeeze on Bobby.
You know what happens when Eddie don't get it?
Yeah.
He throws on another logger.
And later, divisions form.
Just quit dragging me down. Let's just get up there and get it done.
Well, look at there. There's the welcome site. Ain't that the truth?
After a quick test drive, Justin is ready to prep the repaired shovel for the move up north to the Williams tract.
Dad wants to start moving some tractors, a shovel up there, but I don't know if I'm ready to move yet. I'm afraid if we just, hurry up and rush up there, we're going to have another breakdown.
A routine inspection of the tractor tread's roller pins seems to support Justin's concerns.
I got rollers that are bad.
Rollers are a critical component of the tracks, providing forward motion as well as allowing the 13-foot-long tracks to maintain balance in the uneven terrain of the swamp.
When you jack it up, you can just take a bar and push on the bottom of them, and if the bearings are gone, it'll move 4 inches. Just when you can move them up and down and they're wore out. Can't move nothing until we get the rollers fixed. And if we don't get it tomorrow, we'll just shoot for the next day. You can't rush it because it has to be done.
But before Justin can tackle the rollers, he has another matter to take care of. For 2 days, wood has barely been trickling to the deck, and the strain on the crew is beginning to show.
EJ kissed my He's chapped me, buddy.
What?
He chapped me a little bit.
Joy was first heading into the deck this morning. When she stopped to fix a hub, she expected the next truck in line to stop and help her. But the rules of etiquette didn't prevail.
Come in here, first truck in here. One of our other drivers gave me some tools, and he took off like he's going somewhere, I called David this morning and told him that, that wheel was leaking and everything, and EJ had the caps. He said, was EJ going to help you? I said, well, I'm pretty sure he will.
Yeah.
Well, he gives me the tools. He says, all right, see you later. He drives off. He better never hope he's parked beside the road somewhere.
When there's a truck down and there ain't nobody to help, then yeah, we'll stop and help each other. But I know Justin was coming in, so there ain't no point in a bunch of us being stuck when the boss man can fix it. One of us needs to be on deck to go ahead and start getting loaded and all.
I kind of see this from both sides. You know, you always want to help, you know, the driver and stuff. But I see it from EJ's point, too, that there's no trucks on the deck. It's fixed now, so I ain't worried about it. Here, put these in your truck because EJ might be up there still.
You do unto others as you want others to do unto you. And if that's the way he wants to play ball, I can play ball like that.
Did you get it fixed?
I guess.
Yep, all on the same team out here.
All right, EJ, you're done. Get out of here.
As EJ pulls out with the first load of the day, Corbett Forester John Deans arrives for what has become a daily check-in.
Hey, Symmetrio, this is John.
Hey, John.
Are you cutting down your first shovel road?
I'm over here working beside the line. I'm finding some below.
Out in the swamp, Symmetrio has reached the huge trees everyone has been anticipating on the Hillburn tract.
I just wanted to make sure he was still in those big logs because we're under the gun right now. We're still needing them really bad.
But even here, there are unexpected problems. The trees are so large that Symmetrio must make multiple cuts to fell them. With the extra maneuvering through the swamp, each hit with the blade can double or even triple the time it takes to cut a single tree. Combined with the long pull to the deck, the flow of logs is still trickling to the mill. Symmetrio works at one tree for over 5 minutes before it finally hits the ground.
Over here, there's one. There's about two over here, 3, 4. And then the one over about five different lines hitting it. I wish I had the bigger head.
Bobby's backup feller head has a much larger saw, which could easily speed up Symmetrio's job here. But that machine is still sitting, an hour and a half away on the Williams tract, waiting to finish the job there.
Just call John Deere to make sure they got something.
John, I need to get, I guess they're the top rollers for D6D or 860.
For Bobby and the crew, the pressure continues to mount.
This one here needs to be packed too.
By late afternoon, both Corbett reps are waiting for him on deck, an uncustomary second visit in one day.
I looked up and saw both John and Leslie waiting on the deck. I seem to be a pretty popular guy on their dance card here lately. I don't know if that's a good thing.
What's happening?
We're being invaded! Yes, you are. It's not many days you get both forces in the woods at the same time on you.
Yeah.
I got to talk to Eddie this morning, and they're thinking about not running the mill tomorrow. A few deliveries you got there today, they kept them on the job today. They wouldn't run it today.
Yeah. We're beating the drum here, but we got to have the logs at the mill.
I know it.
If we don't get some gum logs, our gum mill's going to shut down. Got to look after those employees. Putting it all in your hands.
Yeah.
But you know what happens when Eddie don't get it? He throws on another logger and puts the, the rest.
That's what I'm afraid of. It's always been like that. Ever since we've been logging, they always bring in other people trying to create competition. I mean, it kind of hurts a little bit because we want to, we want to be the big producer, the main producer, but we're doing all we can right now, and they still need more.
The pressure's coming downhill right now.
Oh, yeah.
And it's coming down hard, and I'm standing there catching a lot of it. So it's not like what we want to do. We count on Bobby, but right now it's starting to slip. The simple fact of it is as bad as the economy's been and our mill's got some orders, we got to produce.
I just left the mill. There was 10 logs on the yard.
Sometimes we have to go into the old bullpen. I may have to put our big rubber-tired logger on the track if Bobby can't cover.
I'm going to go down there with a little trident to see what it looks like.
Okay. Yeah.
All right.
All right, thanks.
I'll let you know tonight what I find out.
Yeah, please.
Yes, sir.
I hate to put all the burden on to Bobby, but I got to pass the buck down, and that's my job, too.
I know Corbett's hurting and they need the logs, but I also know that I'm able to get the wood to them, too. We've been in business for 4 generations because, hands down, we're the best at what we do. All we got to do now is do it.
Morning, buddy. So good about it.
Coming up next, the split is on when one feller goes down for the count.
I don't know how we will keep the crew going.
Give me some wood.
And later,
I think his number's messing up now.
It's double trouble at both decks.
I'm done with this crap today.
Bobby Goodson's swamp loggers are desperately behind on 2 sites. No wood is being cut up north on the Williams tract, where a land lease is about to expire, and logs are barely trickling in on the Hillburn tract to the south due to the long pulls.
So what's your theory? Think it's going to get any better?
No, don't look like it.
Give me some wood. The mill's eating up the wood as fast as we could bring it in. I don't have any logs on the yard hardly at all.
Bobby now has to split his crew and play catch-up, or have the mills bring in competitors to pick up the slack.
If we could get our 45, 50 loads up there, and these guys get their 75, 80 here, we'll have an increase in production and be more money. Everybody's happy. So that's what the plan is, but it's a pretty big if.
The shovel will be the first machine to make the move.
Morning, buddy.
So good about it. Finally going to the Williams St. Paul's track. The move that I'm not really looking forward to, I didn't want to do it, is finally here.
I know you've been dreading this move, but the quicker we get up there and get that wood cleaned up and get back here, the better off we're going to be. He knows what can happen if you're away from your service truck, you got no tools, just quit dragging me down. Let's get it done. Smile. Be happy about it. But I hope at the end I can tell Justin I told you it'd be all right, but that's yet to be seen.
By mid-morning, the shovel is loaded and ready to head north.
Let's see if we can get over there in one piece.
But minutes after Bobby and the shovel hit the road, Symmetrio, who should be out cutting wood, makes an unexpected return to the Hillburn deck.
The warning light coming on, and I losing almost all the power. And then when I grab the tree, she don't have enough power to pick the tree. She just stay over there with the tree holding and just squeaking. I have trouble with this thing.
It's kind of unbelievable. As soon as we start, getting ready to split some of the stuff, there's a problem with the stumper. Hopefully this won't take that long to get you back out there. It needs you throwing some trees. So I rushed, trying to figure out what the problem was and, hoping it was a quick fix.
Justin starts diagnosing the only cutter on this tract as the clock ticks away on their wood supply. Up north at Williams, Bobby has arrived with the shovel.
Need to turn it.
But before he puts it to work, he decides to finish the feller's job first.
I'm gonna try to get in there and see if we get some wood out of this place. Look, now I ain't as good as Symmetrio, so y'all keep your distance. It's been about 15 years since I was on one. I just gotta get used to it again.
To make matters worse, this Williams tract is so treacherous it's been unloggable by most other companies. But Bobby has no other options if he wants to get ahead.
Hopefully I'll remember how to do it and not have any trouble.
As Bobby cautiously cuts on Williams, 75 miles to the south at Hillburn, cutting has come to a dead stop.
Can I take that off?
Justin and Doug are stumped. This newer feller is computerized, and they haven't been able to decipher the error codes.
I think if we change that out, it might fix the problem. 90% of the code, it's always been that black box.
Now, 3 hours into the fix, the deck is feeling the pain.
Yeah, it's just slow, man. They're pulling from so damn far away. It's ridiculous.
Once they run out of wood, so do the trucks. And Bobby is right back where he started with an inoperative site.
If it doesn't work now, we're going home.
Justin.
Yo.
What's going on?
A whole lot.
This thing's supposed to be in the woods. If there's anything that we don't need down on this job, it's that stumper, because that's what lays the wood down for us to haul.
Yeah, he's got a fuel problem. It shouldn't be too much longer. But it cuts off.
On the phone with various mechanics, Justin tries everything he can.
I'm gonna try it. I'm done with this crap today.
We replaced all that part back and still do the same thing.
Hello?
The stumper's broke.
Yeah. I don't know what's wrong with it, but we've changed everything. Todd told me to change. He said it could be the accumulator, it could be something else. But he don't know unless you hook a computer to it, and Carl's busy today and tomorrow. It won't be till Monday.
With the mills breathing down their necks and one of two fellers out of the race, Bobby needs to make the best use of Symmetrio's valuable time.
If I had to put an hourly rate on the cut machine with what it costs, it'd probably be around a $350, $400 hour machine. Well, just send Symmetrio up here and let him finish cutting this, and then we'll haul the stumper back down there.
All right.
All right, man. Later.
This is why we don't split up the job. What do you got left up there at Williamson track?
Couple hours.
Couple hours. So you could finish that today and just move the old stumper back down here. You could get cut tomorrow. Hopefully, you know, the guys won't run out of wood until we get the old stumper back over here. So hopefully it'll last the rest of the day over here.
All right, we see you guys later on.
This new strategy of robbing Peter to pay Paul should work for the short term. But once they get to the Williams tract, Symmetrio realizes there's more to cut than he'd counted on.
Looking like there's a lot of wood. I don't think we'll finish today to cutting this stuff.
This is more than what you thought it was?
Yeah, it's a lot more because it's very hard to deal with it because the whole crew over there, they only have enough wood for today. See, there's no wood for tomorrow. They don't have enough to do. No cutting no trees, we don't make any money. This is what give me a lot of pressure. Let's move on.
All right.
I see you.
Yep.
All right.
Now, it's up to Symmetrio to pull off the impossible.
Hi, baby.
Finish cutting the remaining 10 acres of the Williams tract fast, so the only working cutter can be loaded and moved to the Hillburn tract.
We're going to try to bust our butts here and get this done so this stumper can get down to the other deck, because they're running out of wood as we speak.
Bobby's equipment has clocked a total of 133,000 combined hours, so it's no surprise repairs are an everyday occurrence. In 2009 alone, maintenance costs topped over $100,000, with an additional $88,000 spent on new tires and $157,000 on fuel.
A lot of wood to work with.
While Symmetrio is busy cutting at the Williams tract, 90 minutes to the south, the Hillburn tract has been slowed down by long poles, oversized trees, and now a dead feller. This afternoon, while the loaders do what they can to get the trucks loaded, Joy takes care of a little unfinished business.
Made Joy mad the other day.
I should have stuck around the hill. Yada, 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 yada.
EJ, come on.
I was just standing there.
How about apologize, man? I mean, it'd be the right thing to do.
I'm sorry I didn't stick around the hill, and if that happens again, the next time I'll stick around. I don't want him to think that I need Bo to fight my battles for me. I mean, if he was going to be mad and apologize, he should have done it without anybody else saying anything. What would we have done without you, baby?
Lord don't know.
We would have went on, wouldn't we? Me and Joy talked, and we got our little conflict behind us, so maybe it won't happen again, but I ain't making no promises.
75 miles away at Williams, Symmetrio is tearing through trees, cutting with the only working feller on both tracks. With Hillburn still needing wood cut, Bobby anxiously waits on the sidelines for Symmetrio to finish, ready to grab both man and machine and haul them away.
Hello? Is he about to wrap it up?
Watching Symmetrio finish off this little bit of wood up here.
Right.
Yesterday. How many loads y'all end up with?
16. Yeah, I mean, that's all we can do to get that.
Piece of crap. All of a sudden, I hear Symmetrio's fan making a funny noise like it's dying down. Yeah, I think his stumper's messing up now.
Nah.
Let me walk over here and see what's wrong with it.
All right, Bobby.
Worst possible timing. We got 30 trees left to cut, and all of a sudden now this stumper's broke. And the reason Symmetrio's up here is because the new stumper's broke. Ain't good for nothing. You better hit that button on the other side.
I was cutting the deck over here, and I hear something in the motor. And then the RPMs in the motor, they have a needle that tells you the RPMs that go up and down. And I see the RPM dropping, and I'm trying to figure out why. Why did they do that? And that's when I stopped and checked and see what's going on.
Water pump?
Yeah, it's the pulling behind the pulling. You see the drop behind the pulling for the water pump? Way behind?
Yeah, that's what it is. Piece of crap. Running hot or just?
No, I just heard it started like a
fan dying down.
The fan quitting.
A water pump, responsible for circulating coolant through the radiator and engine block, will need immediate replacement.
What are we going to do now?
Now, these loggers aren't cutting at either site. With the threat of competition at their heels, this is a disastrous scenario.
The feller's gone down. There's something wrong with it. The water pump's gone out on it, and now I don't know what we're going to do. We got about 30 trees left to cut, and the stupid water pump went out on the stumper. call Triple T or wherever. Check and see if we got a water pump.
Bobby makes SOS calls to everyone within driving distance, trying to find the right water pump.
Just give me a holler back if he's got it. Call my competitor and try and get a water pump from him. That's always bad. You got to, please help me. Thanks, caller. Appreciate it, man.
Finally, he tracks one down.
It's just one thing after another one. One of them days, man. Everything's kind of up in the air now, depending on getting the other tractor fixed. But Justin's worst fears are coming to be. We're not even 24 hours into the split of the crews, and we're already having trouble. You know what I mean? He had the stumpers going down there and here. I was hoping I could tell Justin I told you so, but it looks like he's going to get to say that to me. But we're going to stay at it, and hopefully we'll get this done on time.
Without a moment to spare, the team transports the second dead feller back to the Hillburn deck, where mechanic Justin and the parts trailer wait for the newest casualty. In order to keep this tract working, Bobby stays behind to bunch the felled timber with the shovel machine. 90 minutes later, the downed feller arrives at the Hillburn deck.
Both stumpers being down, you know, they've cost us money. What buffer we had, you know, wood being down for stuff like this to happen is gone. So any more downtime and the whole job's gonna stop. Hopefully we can get one running pretty fast. Nothing's easy, buddy.
Unfortunately, it seems today is Murphy's Law Day.
It's the wrong size. It's a different model.
Now, with two fellers down, the company has lost almost 9 loads, costing them $5,400. And the losses are mounting with every hour.
Oh, my goodness. Hey.
Symmetrio, what's happening?
And right on cue, Corbett's Leslie Davis arrives to the shut-down job site.
Both stumpers down?
Yep. Mike had to send all the guys home, man. But we don't have that Mike. We left.
What's wrong with them?
We called the mechanic, and they say they don't have it till Monday, I think.
That ain't making me feel no better. A little worse than I thought for Friday. Could mean an outage for our mill. Could end up closing the mill down for a day or two. You know, we hadn't gained any inventory down there at the mill.
No.
It's been slow. And we're out of wood, so I come by this morning just to see what was happening. This isn't no better. As soon as you get it together, let me know. That way I can tell Eddie. And he's not down here sweating about the mill.
Yeah, we will.
All right, Symmetrio, have a good weekend.
All right, see you.
It's a lot of pressure on Bobby to keep that mill running. I put a lot of pressure on him, and he's strung out. Looks like we're going to have to do a change of plans. We're going to have to get somebody else cutting some gum logs on Corbett land.
Bobby Goodson should be hauling timber from 2 sites right now, but this morning, nothing's happening at either one. Sitting at the Hillburn deck are 2 dead feller bunchers.
Give me a half-inch socket.
And with the mills running out of patience with the swamp loggers' machine problems, this is a make-or-break kind of day.
I hope they give you the right one.
First thing in the morning, Justin quickly solves one problem by installing the correct size water pump in the backup feller.
If nothing else goes wrong, he'll be cutting in a little bit. This one fits. Finally, the right size.
Oh, just one. We still have one down. Like that.
At least you got one thing running. Get some wood down now.
As soon as the backup feller is up and running, Symmetrio heads out to start cutting.
It won't take long for Symmetrio to get ahead. Once he starts getting into the groove of it, he'll pull ahead of the tractors pretty quick if nothing doesn't happen.
Good thing y'all got one of them running.
The crew shifts into high gear to get some loads out to the mill.
We're catching up, guys. Keep going.
Now that Hillburn is up and running, Justin switches his focus to his father, shoveling up north at the Williams tract.
Hey.
Hello.
Everything's going pretty good over here at Hillburn. I reckon head up there to St. Paul Williams tract and pull some wood.
Okay.
As Justin sets out for Williams,
hey, Carl.
Tiger Cat mechanic Carl arrives to fix the second feller.
Carl's coming out. He's going to work on the other stumper.
Within a few minutes, he's isolated the problem.
Found out that the accumulator module on top of the injection pump, which builds the high pressure for the fuel system, was a defective one. Hopefully, if wiring and everything's good, it'll be a pretty easy fix. It'll take probably 30, 40 minutes before we can throw another cutter in the woods and double our tree damage.
We've narrowed down the problem to the accumulator module. Basically, it supplies the fuel to the motor. You know, whatever the computer tells it needs, that's what it supplies that much fuel.
Once Carl is finished, Symmetrio takes a break from cutting to give the feller a quick test run.
Just in time. I just got her finished up.
That's good.
I made no promises. Test her out and see how she's holding up now.
For now, the second feller has also come back to life.
Think you just got it? Yeah. Symmetrio seems to be happy with it now. We got him back running, ready to go again. Get to work.
With the threat of competitors eating into his profits, Bobby and Doug, the two-man crew, bunch and pull wood to the Williams deck.
Leslie mentioned Corbett may have to hire a new logger if we can't come through for him, but we got our stumper fixed now, and we're going to prove to him that we can deliver.
By mid-afternoon, the backup loader arrives at Williams, followed by Justin, who quickly puts the machine to work sorting and stacking wood.
Nice to have you on board, buddy. We started off, Bobby and myself up here. Now Justin is up here. Definitely keeping my fingers crossed that everything just goes smooth. We get the wood out up here and we can get the crew back together.
Toward the end of the day, the first load finally makes it out of the Williams tract. Just as it pulls out, Corbett timber buyer Ross Lewis, who's in charge of the Williams tract, stops by to check on Bobby's progress.
I turned around, and Ross from Corbett is standing there staring at me.
Give me the scoop.
We're having a time. It's like every time I turn around, these guys are literally at my heels. Symmetrio thinks it's about 25, 30 loads on this side, and then there's quite a bit on the other side.
He's had some breakdowns, and it worries me because we only have a few more weeks to get this wood out of here.
No, I'm back to the back. Okay. Decided to cut here. It has been a pretty unbelievably bad week. I've spent $17,000. I feel like I got my butt kicked in the process. But overall, we're still in business. Both tracks are finally working. Although we're behind, we're fighters. We're swamp loggers. We're not going to quit.
It's a fact not lost on anybody at Corbett, despite the constant pressure from the mill.
If you walk out there, if you're not on a stump or a piece of wood, you're going to get stuck, yeah.
We have tens of thousands of dollars invested in this track. From what I can see, he's already done more than anybody else has done here. Nice wood.
Yeah, it's nice wood.
Bad ground there.
Yeah.
The last couple people that were here didn't get any wood out. None. So I'm thinking Bobby's here, and he's going to get it. He's going to get it.
There's a lot of poplar logs in here.
Yeah.
So, I mean, there's going to be a lot of logs.
You know, every load we can get.
This has been a difficult time. The mills have been hounding me. They've needed a lot of logs. But I think we're showing them what we can do now, where no other loggers has even been successful. So hopefully this will put us back on solid ground with them, and we can move forward. You guys, Daddy said there'd be days like this. This is one of them.
See you later.
All right, man.